Yeah, Chaz, congratulations on being nominated for the Polynesian Player of the Year award or being on the watch list.
Thank you.
Um, how would you describe what the safeties room is kind of, how you guys are coming along? I know there's a lot of questions out there about who will be kind of your sidekick and who will back you up. How would you just describe the group you got this year?
First of all, I think our safeties room is a very tight knit group. As far as the competition goes, we all know that it's cutthroat. That Coach Lamb is going to have to make hard decisions, and some guys are going to be happy and some guys are not. But that doesn't change the atmosphere in our film room. You know, we're all coaching each other. Guys will coach me up. I'm coaching other guys up, and so as far as that aspect of it goes, it's really tight knit. But it's a very athletic group. We've got a lot of guys who have played multiple positions already on the team that have converted back to safety. So we're a pretty experienced safeties group as far as playing and knowing the defense from different positions. So I think we have a lot of good keys and a lot of good pieces that we can use this year.
Having to go inside because of the smoke or the rain or whatever, is that setting you guys back at all, or is that not a big deal now with this group?
It's not a big deal. It doesn't change our game or the way we practice at all.
Other questions for Chaz? Trevor, go ahead.
Hey, Chaz. It looks like you as a team were able to make it out to Top Golf the other night. Were you able to make it to that and have some fun with the team?
Man, I wasn't able to make it. I was on my deathbed. I was sick, so I was at home just trying to get right, trying to get back for practice today. But it looked like a lot of fun. I was watching all their lives and stuff, and they suck at golf, but they're having fun, so it was fun to watch them.
That's awesome. What do you think those team bonding activities do as a team to help you become more unified and ready for the season?
I think it's a good step back from football. Fall camp, you're around each other 24/7, you know. And, you know, things get intense on the field, a lot of fights, a lot of talking, going back and forth. You know, that's just the game of football. So I think when we remove ourselves from that competitive atmosphere and just have time to, you know, sit back and laugh with each other, I think it just brings us back to earth and lets us realize we're a team.
Thanks, Chaz.
Any other questions? Jay, go ahead.
Chaz, give us a little scouting report on the quarterbacks, the three guys that are in the running. Is there one that's more difficult to defend, or what's your take on the QB battle?
The QB battle is going to be one we're gonna have to stay tuned into until September 4th. That position group is really competitive. They all have their things that they're specifically good at, and so it's kind of hard to pin which one is the hardest to guard against, because each one you're having to change your game to just to keep up with them. So I'm excited to see who they pick and who comes out on top. But you can't go wrong with either one.
Jared, go ahead.
Hey, Chaz.
So
I jumped in a little late, but I just had a question just about perspective. Been through a lot, you know, over the last while, and I just wondered where football is for you now, because I know you've worked so hard to be as good at football as you are. Is it the number one priority, or has that changed as your life has evolved and things have gotten, you know, have changed over as you've grown up?
I mean, after God and family, football is definitely my number one, or I guess my number three in that sense. But you know, that's something that I eat, breathe, and sleep every day, day in and day out. Kind of sucks sometimes because I can't remove my mind from it. So I'm doing something away from it, and football just sneaks its way into my head. So it's definitely a main priority for me.
Okay, last question, Bryce.
Kind of going back to going against three different quarterbacks in practice, is that good for a defensive standpoint to see three different styles and prepare the defense for maybe three different styles of quarterbacks going into the season?
Definitely. I mean, you know, you want to get reps against every type of skill set, especially as a DB, where I can go from covering a running back to a tight end to a slot back to a wide receiver. And so I think it's good to have that diversity at quarterback as well, where you're working against dual threats or quick decision, throwing the ball type of quarterbacks. And so I think these three quarterbacks have given us a look at everything that we could possibly go against this season.
All right, thanks, Chaz.
Appreciate it.